Congratulations, Junfeng. This is amazing news. First feature, we went to Cannes. Second feature, we're going back to Cannes again.
Have you been here before?
No, sir.
You've been through a lot making Apprentice. It was a 5-year arduous process. How important was it to take this long, and why this long?
There was a part of me that felt like I needed to understand life more in order to make the films that I wanted to make. I started very young, and I made Sandcastle when I was in my mid-20s. And so I wanted to understand more about life, and I wanted to be informed in a way that isn't just through the fiction of others, because I think a lot of times when young filmmakers make films or tell stories, quite often a lot of our life experiences, we kind of live vicariously through the fiction of others, right? And so we tap onto these experiences, but essentially they are from other sources of fiction.
Panas bara.
For this film, I wanted more.
Yeah.
So I did spend a lot of time trying to get in touch with people, trying to speak to people, and understand various points of view, and just to get a deeper understanding on something that's actually very complicated. Well, of course there will be expectations, but I try not to let it get to me. Of course, with Iloilo, it did very well, and it did all of us very proud, I think. But I don't think we necessarily need to see the laurels as a benchmark. I certainly don't see it for Apprentice, and I wouldn't expect that of any other Singapore film to be able to win something in order to be deserving of a chance of being seen. I think the films should just be appreciated for what they are, and they should be allowed to find their own audiences wherever they go, whether it's internationally or in Singapore.
Aku nak kau take over jadi asisten aku.
I think some of these subject matters give sort of a context for very interesting characters, and characters whose psyche I want to explore and I care about. I think capital punishment is an issue that's pertinent not just in Singapore or the region, but around the world.
Memang dah melampau lah, Aiman.
Tak nak kisah pasal aku.
Sengaja kan? Kau cakap macam ni, kau nak sakitkan hati aku. Kau nak buat aku benci dengan kau kan?
This is a film that also is going to travel quite a lot, and already has so many sort of multinational interest in it. Says a lot about how universal really a lot of these themes are, that they are really just not about Singapore, but it is at the same time a story from Singapore that can resonate with the rest of the world. So if films from around the world is able to speak to audiences in Singapore, why not a Singapore film speaking to its own people?
What?